Hey everyone, Colin here from Presearch on Friday, September 3rd with weekly update number 31. It's been an exciting week. Lots of good stuff happening with the project. A lot of interest, a lot of people contacting us, and just yeah, lots on the go in general. Excited to talk about that in a little bit more detail. Seen a pretty solid increase in traffic as well as growth in new daily signups over the past couple days. I think driven by the press as well as the new integration in Android that we'll be talking about. We're up to more than 125 million pre-staked, so that's pretty awesome. Token value has changed pretty significantly since last week. I think it's hovering around 23 cents currently. Definitely a lot of volatility there, so just be aware of that. But yeah, I think with the increase in people just learning about the project, as well as the increased utility from new users that are coming in through Android, and them being in a highly desirable European market, it's really kind of driven some pretty significant growth in interest and interest in purchasing the tokens. So because it's a limited quantity of pre, just we'll end up translating into a different price. So yeah, definitely some exciting times. It's been great to hear from everybody over the past couple of days, and yeah, looking forward to lots more great growth ahead. We're really just getting started, so looking forward to covering that as the videos go on. Saw some good solid growth in nodes this week. We're up to more than 10,300 nodes on testnet. We did have Android search choice go live, so we're going to talk about that. That resulted in lots of press coverage, as you may be aware. And then this week we kind of finalized some tweaks on the new UI, and we're getting ready to push that out. So I'll talk about that, and then we're going to wrap up with the weekly contest as usual. So as far as press coverage, I think this was really kind of the first time. I mean, maybe in 2017 when we first launched the project, we had some kind of tier one press coverage, and it was focused on us, not us as part of other pieces covering other projects. We got some really great features. We were picked up in Cointelegraph. You may have seen this article talking about how we're becoming a default option on Android in Europe. They were also following up on Presearch in kind of this piece more on the pre-token, so that it was some great exposure as well. And then we got picked up. I don't know if this is the video here or if it's this one. I think it was on this one, but a great video from CoinDesk that covered Presearch and a lot of excitement there, and then featured in Benzinga, which then got syndicated out to Yahoo News and then a whole bunch of other places. So just yeah, overall lots of exciting coverage. I think this one was a really interesting title. Google adds Presearch as a default option on Android and EU. That obviously great headline, and I think that one got shared out fairly widely. So all these things are introducing a whole lot of new people to Presearch for the first time, and then that is kind of combining with now just these new distribution channels that we have. The Android deal is really one of the bigger ones, I think, for mainstream adoption within the crypto space. We had gotten some recognition for it, obviously, here, but I still think it's probably not really hitting people just how big of a deal this is. There aren't too many crypto projects that are not exchange-based that have that type of distribution. And so that's something. It's a year-long agreement. We'll obviously be looking to get into the search choice screen again next year. But really, it's kind of driving two things. One is just the native kind of sign up opportunity as people are loading Android and Chrome for the first time, or while they're setting a device up. They have the option to choose Presearch, and it's kind of a new discovery channel. People that might not be familiar with us. But it's also just even an ease of use and ease of access feature. So if we can do some marketing in these different countries, in particular, now we have some really great goals, because if we can get into the top 5 as far as usage goes in those European Union countries, then we are guaranteed placement within the Android search screen, and we will have an even more prominent position. So gonna really work on that this year. And now it's just really easy. It's not like somebody has to go in and download separate apps on their own and do all these things. It's kind of built right into the main UI, and then that triggers loading of the mobile app, setting of Presearch as the default, and then also integration onto the home screen with the search widget. So all those things are really valuable. And they tie in with the new UI that we're releasing, which really excited to get that out there. It is pretty much ready to go at this point, so it will be launching soon. And it's really just a much improved experience. Really is a world-class experience, and from a just usability standpoint and from a responsiveness standpoint, I think it's just a whole other level. And so we'll talk about that a little bit later. As far as challenges and responses go this week, kind of the normal stuff. As far as rewards experience, we are continuing to work through the backlog of withdrawals. We've got some really volatile and really significant Ethereum fees. We've been between $20 and $50 or $60 over the past couple of days, so we're kind of working through those as well. We do have the new credit card solution that is coming online shortly. Had a little bit of a delay. We were hoping that we were going to have it out earlier in the week, but just migrating from the test net onto the live production server for the service that we're using, which is powered by a service called Wire. Just had a couple of delays there. So that's I'm hoping going to go out later today. So that'll be good. On the development front, again, just the new UI. We did, I believe, preview it last week, but it's really just I think super clean. It's giving just easier kind of access to all the different features that we have, and then it's really about the results and how they're loading. Honestly, I think it just is so much more usable. So much faster. We've made some enhancements to the UI even since last week that you may notice. I think everything's just getting tighter, cleaner, and faster, and so that's going to result in increased user retention. It's a world-class experience, and as it becomes easier to use and more user-friendly, people who find out about it, they try it, they are more likely to stick around. So that's obviously huge for the project and really integrates well with all the other stuff we're doing on the marketing front. Mentioned the credit card solution, talked last week about the image caching solution, just about have that ready to go. That's now enabling us to integrate these favicons into the search results, as well as just put a cache in place for any images that we're pulling from various sources, which then enables the results to be that much more private. Next week, anticipate we are going to start rolling out the replacement for the RVS system, the anti-abuse platform. This new system is just a whole other level compared to the current one. Much better user experience, but do want everybody to be aware that that's starting to take effect next week. We may have some people that have been kind of either flying below the radar or somehow escaping detection if you're running bots or multiple computers, stuff like that. With the current system next week, as that rolls out, you may anticipate some warnings or possibly, depending on the severity, it might result in some tokens that are no longer going to be available. So again, don't think this is going to impact any legitimate users. This is a much better system as far as false positives go. It's really looking at things through a whole different lens, but did want everybody to be aware that it is coming out. So yeah, if you're running bots or you're running multiple accounts, that's it might be interesting. Aside from that, working on community package upgrades. Been making some progress there, just kind of getting ready to do a push on those and ramping up new packages that are available, improving the user experience yet again. And then obviously we're always just squashing bugs. We had some geolocalization bugs that impacted the language that was showing up on the website. So we've got a fix there, and then just some kind of parsing and display issues on certain results, HTML coming through differently than anticipated, stuff like that. So awesome work on the dev front. Really appreciate everything that the team is doing. On the marketing and community side, obviously this week, big focus was on Android search choice. And then just kind of from that, I mean, we've just had a ton of people reaching out to us, a lot of people, probably to those of us who've been close to the project. And, we've got a really significant number of users, one of the largest user bases already in the crypto space, but still we've flown a little bit below the radar, I think, for many people. And so it might be surprising, though, to those who are close, just that, a lot of people still haven't heard of us. A vast majority of people. And so this was really, I think, the first taste for kind of a new wave of users and people who are coming in and buying the token, doing staking. And so, really an exciting opportunity. I do want to just give a shout out to Alex, who put this together, as well as Mark Dalton, who really kind of pushed us to get the Android search choice deal done. I think it's been a really great catalyst for growth, obviously, for the project, and it's kind of setting us up perfectly because we've had that wave now. One of the biggest challenges, I think, ongoing with the project historically has been this too good to be true kind of perception for some people. We haven't really focused on marketing the token per se, and focused on exchanges and things like that, like some of the other projects. And so people come in and they might think, oh, this doesn't make sense. There's kind of a disconnect. And so we're starting to get that alignment now. I think there's still going to be more alignment that will come. Because again, this is, if you look at it from a usage standpoint, an attraction standpoint, and an ease of entry into the community and becoming a node operator, all kind of those things, it's one of the best in the space. And so you see a lot of these top 100 projects, and they're kind of esoteric, or nobody's really using them. There's no actual economic value or real utility. Presearch is different, and we've done things differently. We've actually built all these different platforms. We've figured out all these trials and tribulations. And actually, we've been talking about something just kind of internally about this kind of mass adoption paradox that, it kind of could create some disconnects with token values versus, the actual output and the actual usage and the actual utility and value of the project. If you've got something where it's, let's say a blockchain that, there's no actual usage of, it's very easy for those communities to hype things up and have it always be very positive. But as soon as you get into mass adoption with projects like ourselves or Brave, for instance, you actually have, customer support issues. We've got, more than 2.3 million registered users, ton of people using the platform all the time. And so within our Telegram communities, or sometimes, social media comments, there's negative stuff because there's just that many people that obviously some people are going to have negative experiences. And that ends up creating a little bit of a noise issue, which then could prompt, kind of influencers to stop following the project as closely, which then results in less promotion, which then, impacts things on the token side. So we we've kind of been talking about how that is kind of this interesting paradox. And so, yeah, excited as the user experience improves, as the RVS system improves, which is happening next week. We've got our new Web3 withdrawal system that'll be coming out shortly. All these things are things that just increase the positive experience with the project, which should result in less negativity, which then should help on that signal to noise ratio. So yeah, I think that just how this Android search choice event is kind of catalyzing things is really awesome. But all the really good stuff is kind of still to come over the next 6 to 8 weeks. So yeah, really exciting times. And again, thanks to Alex and Mark for getting this thing done. Honestly, it was a short timeline. It was a lot of work. And Alex really pushed the team to get it done, and Mark made sure that we took advantage of the opportunity. So just really awesome to see it come together and all the positive energy that's come from it. So aside from that, yeah, new videos coming. I think some people in one of the private groups may have gotten a preview of the one video that Alex has been working on. We've got a bunch of others that are in development as well. Continuing to prepare for email marketing. I think as of probably today, you're going to see us more active in that channel. We're going to start messaging out to the community, just all the great stuff that's going on. We've been working just getting all these community packages rounded up and ready to promote bounties so we can get things improved on the kind of knowledge panel front. So that's all coming. Still working on the vision paper. It's been a little bit on the back burner over the past couple of weeks just because there's been so much stuff going on, but we're still kind of plugging away at that and trying to get that out. I'm hoping this month, but we'll have some more news on that as we proceed. And then the NFT search package is pretty much ready to go as well. So that's going to be exciting, and I think that's really going to introduce the project into the NFT space. And we've got some other stuff that we're working on there that I think you guys are going to really like as well. Going to be pretty exciting for Presearch. So yeah, lots happening. It's been crazy. Ongoing stuff. Well, I think we've kind of talked about all this. So yeah. We're going to wrap up with this week's contest. Continue to appreciate everybody posting comments and asking questions in the YouTube and Odysee comments. And again, just go ahead and post your Presearch affiliate ID that you can find on the share this with your friends page. And then we go ahead every week and we spin this little wheel here, and we're going to pick another winner this week. Looks like it is affiliate 2074239. So congratulations on that. We will be in touch to get your contact information so that we can get your Presearch merchandise over to you. But yeah, great week, everyone. Really appreciate everybody's support. Lots of amazing stuff coming down the pipe. Didn't even really touch on mainnet. That's obviously kind of coming as well. We'll be transitioning to the presearch.com domain, and yeah, just really excited to drive mass adoption and see what we can do to increase the utility of the token and just really continue to build an amazing community. So that's about it. Hope everybody has a great weekend and a great week, and I will catch you next Friday. Thank you for tuning in. See ya.